Hey guys, I'm Lydia. Welcome to my channel. If you're new here, hi. And in today's video, I look a little different because I'm doing an eyeshadow palette review. I'm going to be reviewing the Too Faced Femme Ethereal eyeshadow palette. I haven't tried it out yet, so I'm really excited, and you're going to get to see my first impression. I'm going to show some swatches and my overall opinion of the product and whether I think it's a hit or miss for Too Faced. Off by saying I usually love Too Faced eyeshadows. Like, I have the entire collection pretty much, except for the white chocolate bar was definitely a miss, so I'm interested to see if it's going to be similar formula. Also, the size difference of this palette compared to the other traditional palettes is definitely a lot smaller. Packaging's really different. So this is made out of a more plasticky kind of snap-on, has a mirror, a lot bigger squares, whereas the Too Femme is a lot smaller. And it's more of a cardboard packaging. Still has a mirror. As you can see when comparing the two, there is a huge size difference. Now, the price point does reflect that. This retails for, I want to say, about 70 Canadian, and this was only 50, but there is a huge difference. I bought this from SEPHORA, so I will leave it linked down in the description down below. And I know you definitely could buy this at Ulta as well. The reason why I typically lean towards Too Faced eyeshadow palettes is because I've always found them super blendable, usually pigmented, and really easy to work with. And I've noticed that they stay on really well, and I don't find they crease. They do sometimes have a little bit of a fallout, so that is something I'm going to be aware of going into reviewing this. As for packaging right off the bat, this doesn't seem very durable. I feel like if you're gonna do your foundation and if you reach for this, you have any makeup on your hands, it is going to rub all over this and it's gonna stick. I'm going to use my Morphe Madison Beer palette as an example. It's the exact same type of packaging, and this, even though it's cute, if you get any makeup on it, it sticks so badly, and I feel like we might have that issue with this palette as well. Now, this is a very great travel size. It'll easily fit into your makeup bag, so that is a plus about a smaller package. And for colors, the color story is very similar to the Huda Beauty Retrograde palette. I do like that it comes with a lot of shimmer metallic shades. It has some sheer shades. It has a lot of colors that are great for everyday use. You could do so many different types of looks for this. If you want just a basic everyday, you have your natural nudes, you have some shimmers, you have some darker accents. It would be great for a vacation palette. Do some orangey sunset type looks. Like, you really have a lot of options within this palette. On the back, something I did notice with the ingredients that's different than the other palettes is the shade Think Pink. It says use on cheeks only, which means it's not approved for eyewear in the States. So that is, unfortunately, this beautiful pink color. When I first saw that, I was expecting it would be maybe this hot pink or maybe this pink. It is that really pretty foil color, which is like, not gonna wear this on your cheeks. So right off the bat, that's like one shade you're not able to use in the palette on your eyes. I'm really disappointed about that. I'll still swatch it. You could still use this as a blush, but where it is that really intense shimmer metallic, that's not gonna be wearable for every day. If you like the extreme blush shimmer, then yeah, maybe, but it just doesn't seem like a lot of people are gonna reach for that. So as for the makeup I have on right now, full face is using their products already. I haven't done my eyes. Now, as for smell, Too Faced is always known for their scented kind of palette theme. I've noticed their scents are getting progressively worse. So like the chocolate bar, iconic. Everyone loves this, everyone knows this. Then the cinnamon bun came out and it still smells fine. It was around the cinnamon bun when I feel like it started to flop. The Christmas coffee, it smells like chemicals. I know they were trying to like make a new kind of scent for it, but it just isn't working, and this might be the worst I've ever smelled from them. I don't think they've been advertising the smell on this, but it smells like floral chemicals. Which is concerning when you go to put it on your eyes. I'm honestly nervous to use this due to the fact that the smell and that one color pigment isn't even approved. That's just some precautions to like be aware of if you are debating on buying this product. Okay, so let's get right into it. This isn't going to be a tutorial. I'm just going to do a look using these colors in this palette. Not getting a ton of color. It is blending out very easily though. So that is using this orange shade here. You can see it's very pigmented. It looks identical to the color on my eyes, and it was very buildable and very blendable. Like, that's the one thing I do love about Too Faced products is I've never had an issue with blendability. Fallout has always been a concern. Honestly, it's not that much for this palette though compared to some of the other ones where it's more of a chalky texture. The matte does feel a little bit chalky, but again, it blends so nicely and it's still so pigmented that I find it makes up for it. So next we're gonna dip into this burgundy shade. Brush doesn't seem to be picking up much of the shimmer. Dip in with the shade here with my finger. I'm just gonna apply it to the centers of my eyes. Yeah, I'm getting a lot more color. So the glitter is definitely best applied with your finger, which I typically do for these eyeshadows, or you could apply them more wet or on a liquid base and it would stick a lot better. But this glitter shade went on so easily over the matte eyeshadow, even with no base. It's such a beautiful like spring type look. And I'm not seeing as bad a fallout compared to the other palettes I've tried. The product seems a lot more pressed. So I've tried out like all of the different textures in this palette, and I'm going to do some swatches. As you can see when I swatch these, the metallic shades are coming out really great, but all of the matte shades are very chalky. And this violet color is one of the more sheer tones, so it's not supposed to be super pigmented. So the fourth shade over on the bottom is Think Pink, and that's the one that you're not able to put onto your eyes. And as you can see, the matte shades came out really chalky, but they are pretty pigmented, and then the metallics just went on so smooth and blend so easily and have a lot of color as well. And I'm not going to swatch everything in the palette, but I just want to show you guys some of the brown shades, and the top one really just did not go on very well at all, and there was barely any color. I'm just gonna finish the look by adding some eyeliner and mascara, and then I'll do my overall review. But as you can see, I have nothing left on my eyes, and that is because while I was starting to apply my eyeliner, what I noticed is my eyeliner went on really smoothly. My eyes started to burn so bad. The Too Faced eyeshadow palettes, I've never had that problem before. Like, they were still burning, and this one started to get a little swollen here. So I had to take it off. I was very concerned, especially after reading back and everything. Like, my eyes are still burning. I'm just gonna be completely transparent. If you have sensitive skin, this is not the product for you. I would definitely lean towards one of the other ones. As much as I want to love it, if you can get the same shades in a different palette, higher quality, or I would even reach for it if you love the neutrals. For the chocolate bar, it has similar colors. As you can see, this has been a favorite of mine. I just wouldn't recommend this one over any of the other ones, and that's my final thought. Sorry I didn't get to show you guys the finished look, but that's just like how it worked out. Comment down below pink if you've made it to the end of the video. I hope you found this helpful, and thanks so much for watching, and I'll see you in my next video. I post every Wednesday and Saturday, so subscribe so you don't miss out.